You spent the past few years of your life doom scrolling, playing video games, and eating junk food. And you've been living as this surface level human being. You've probably tried going to the gym or starting a business, but you just can't seem to stay consistent with it. So if that sounds like you, I'm gonna teach you how to disappear and come back successful. And the way you can do this is called monk mode. So you've been living with these bad habits for, I don't know, months, years, however long you've been doing this, and you need to break out. The way you do this is a short amount of time of complete discipline, complete focus, and I call this monk mode. You need to have this time where you're just locked in, laser focused, and zoned in on your goals for the short amount of time. And that's the important thing. It needs to be only a short amount of time to get you out of these bad habits and into some new ones. And the way you're gonna do this is monk mode. You're gonna have this monk mode locked in, laser focused period of your life. And you're gonna do it for 2 weeks. So in this video, I'm gonna teach you how, but before we start, I have a self-improvement course, and I'm not selling you anything. It is completely free to teach you exactly how to do this monk mode period of your life. It's completely free. It's gonna guide you, help you set new goals and track your habits so that you can be in this monk mode period of your life and get out of this rut and just disappear and come back successful. So if that sounds interesting and you want more help, more of a guide, then I have that self-improvement course. It'll be in the description, but watch the rest of this video. To get into this monk mode period, first off, you're gonna have to set goals because you're living with no goals. And even if you do have goals, they're not very good because you're living with these bad habits of eating junk food, of doom scrolling and staying on your phone, staying on TikTok and trying to reach the end of the For You page for hours on end for the whole day. You're playing video games with your friends because you're trying to escape this world and you don't really have anything you're reaching, anything you're going after because you don't have any goals set. So that's what we're gonna do first off. We're gonna set these goals. But we're gonna set these goals that align with us. We're not gonna just see what everybody else is doing and be like, okay, they're starting a business. We're gonna try to reach $1 million in 1 month. And no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna set goals that align with us. Set goals that align with our interests. So say you like playing guitar, or you've always liked guitar, you're gonna learn how to play guitar. You're gonna set goals that align with you, align with the thing that you most want to do. And I have these three non-negotiable goals that I always tell people is to work out, build a good physique for yourself, set that as one of your goals because that's honestly necessary in life for complete happiness. Journaling is my second one. You're gonna wanna have to journal once at least every day, whether that's gratitude journaling, setting your intentions like a to-do list, or just brain dumping everything that's on your mind so you can better understand yourself. Or a morning routine, having a morning routine, being able to wake up and stay in that same vibe, that same routine so you have order in your life and it's all neat and it's not just you wake up at 12 one day, 1 the other day, 9 a.m. this one day because you went to sleep early and you want to do this. No, you're going to have a routine where you wake up at a certain time, you do a certain thing in order. So you set these goals, and whenever you set these goals, you're not just going to write them down or put them in your notes and forget about them. They're not just wishes. You don't write these down and forget about them the next day. You're gonna set these goals and you're gonna make them super clear. You're gonna set a time frame with them. You're gonna write them out to understand yourself on why do I want to achieve this goal? What steps exactly does it take for me to achieve this goal? And you're gonna become super clear in these goals so they're actionable and you can actually take action and achieve them. In this monk mode period, to hold yourself accountable, you're gonna wanna track your habits. And that's the second one. Once you set these goals, you're gonna wanna track your habits. Track everything that you did to reach that goal that day. Did you work out today? Did you journal? Did you do your morning routine? Did you drink that gallon of water so your creatine actually works? You're gonna wanna track your habits. Track the habits, track your goals, and that will hold yourself accountable because you're not always gonna have someone there. You're not gonna have someone there to hold yourself accountable and tell you, hey, did you do this today? Did you do this? And yeah, sure, that helps, but you need to be able to do that for yourself. You need to have that self-accountability. And you can do this with a habit tracker. And I have one in my self-improvement course. If you want to check it out, it's free. But anyways, my bad, bro. But track your habits. Set these goals and track them. Because like I said, we've been in these bad habits. We've been doing these bad habits. So to get out of those and get into the new ones, we have to hold ourselves accountable. We have to track these and see how well we're doing this day, how well we did this week compared to the other. And we need to get into these good habits. Disappear. And whenever I say that, some people take it too literal. This can be kind of corny if you go at it at a wrong approach. Some people think whenever I say disappear, it's them wearing hoodies and trying to be the nonchalant, mysterious guy like, oh, I got this and this going for myself. And they think disappearing is doing that. And it's cutting off everyone so you're just locked in a room. 24/7 and you're only focused on your goals, which is a good thing, but it's not that. When I say disappear, you're getting rid of certain people. You're getting rid of these people that don't align with your goals. So whenever you set these goals, you're going to have to make sacrifices and do things so you can reach them. And some people will just bring you further and further away from those goals, so you're just going to have to cut them out of your life. You're going to have to cut out certain friends, certain people that are your friends, but they're not really. I go by this thing: if they're taking you away from your goals and not helping you get there, if they're wasting your money to go out and buy weed and hang out with them, or always getting food, cut them out. Cut them out if they don't align with your goals, if they're not helping you reach to where you want to be in this 2 weeks or in this monk mode time frame. This is how you'll disappear. This is how you'll become this mysterious guy, Like, you don't have to force yourself into it. You just need to slowly start cutting yourself away from these friends that don't really have an impact on you whatsoever. You're not going to just try to become this mystery guy and stop talking to everybody because you're on a different path, bro. You're just you're just going to become him. You're going to become him by reaching these goals, by trying to reach these goals every day that you set out. So that's how you're going to disappear. And lastly, of course, you're going to want to stay disciplined. And this is honestly the hardest one. The staying disciplined and staying consistent with your goals and what you actually set out to do in this 2 weeks, or in this month, or in this 6 months, or whatever time frame you set for yourself. You're going to want to have this discipline and this consistency. And you're going to ask me, how do I do that? Discipline is a byproduct of clarity. So the amount of clarity in your goals, the amount of steps you set out to take, that's clarity. If you know every single step it takes to get to that goal, to get to that healthy, sexy body, you need to work out on a push-pull split 6 days a week. You need to drink your water and start taking creatine. You need to optimize your sleep and your rest and recovery so you're actually ready to go the next day. Having it like that, having these set out clear, actionable goals, actionable steps, and having those clear goals, you'll actually have discipline because of that. Because the discipline will follow right behind that. If you know what you need to do, it's just a matter of doing it, regardless of if you feel like it or not, because that's a big thing. Sometimes you're not going to feel like going to the gym, or you're not going to want to drink that water or wake up and do that morning routine because you're tired. You went to sleep late last night. And that's just how it is. That comes with it. And having these clear goals can help with that, but it won't always make you want to get up in that moment. So what are you going to do? You're going to have that willpower. You're going to build that grit and determination and willpower to just do it regardless of how you feel. Because your brain is going to justify these things and make it valid that, oh, I shouldn't get up because I need to sleep. Because no, your brain is going to make it right. Your brain is going to make it valid, so you can't listen to your brain. You got to just do whatever it takes to reach those goals. Because if you know it aligns with your goals and it's what needs to be done, you should probably do it. And that's having that willpower, grit, discipline, determination, and just doing it regardless. So these 2 weeks, these next 2 weeks, or next month, next 6 months, whatever you set out to disappear and come back successful, you need to be disciplined. We're going to go back through it. You need to set these goals. Set clear, concise, actionable goals that align with yourself. And you need to track these. Track these habits. Track everything that you're doing to reach that place. Because you need to hold yourself accountable when other people won't. And that's the first step of making it out of this matrix 9 to 5, because you've been told what to do your whole life. You've been told when to work, when to go to school, when to wake up, because you have to do this and that. But this is you taking accountability, you taking action for that. You need to hold yourself accountable and track your habits. Disappear. And it's not being that nonchalant dreadhead guy where you just cut off everybody. It's cutting out certain people that don't align with your goals, that take you further away from it. So you need to disappear, cut out these people. And that might be hard. That's a really hard one, but that's what it takes. If that's what it takes to be successful, then it needs to be done, right? So get that done. And discipline. Having that discipline, having that clarity in your goals, and just having that grit and determination to do it regardless, because you know it's what you need to do to get to where you want to go. So this is how you're going to disappear and come back successful. You're going to do this monk mode period of your life of just complete laser locked in focus. You're going to do these 4 steps, but if you want more in depth, if you want a guide, if you want someone to help you and go into each one more in depth, then I got you, bro. Like I was talking about earlier, that self-improvement course, it's completely free. Like there's literally no barrier to entry. I'm going to ask for your email and your name, and you're going to get the self-improvement course. And it's videos going over these things more in depth. And I'm even giving you my workout routine in it, and it's completely free because I want to see you win. I want to see you succeed. I want to see you disappear and come back successful. So if you want more of an in-depth guide, go check that out. Yeah, bro, this is how you disappear and come back successful. You gotta have a locked-in monk mode laser focus period of your life. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. If not, subscribe anyways because it's free and I love y'all boys. Go check it out. I love you so much. Mwah. Give me a kiss.